I've never done this before. Hopefully you can hear me as I fix my crown over here. Okay, so hey guys. I don't know if anybody's watching this. I've never done this before. But I guess I'll wait a minute and see if anybody is here, how I can see. Let's check this out. Not sure. Anyway, let me know somehow if you can hear me. I'm going to message your brother and see if he can hear me. Just a moment before I get started. Even, can you hear my live stream? Please let me know. Because I have no idea what I'm doing ASAP because I'm already streaming. Okay. I don't know how to see if there are people. If there are any people actually watching this right now, excited because we are going to do a direct channeling for the collective, please let me know. Because I have no way of knowing who's even... I have no way of even knowing who's watching this right now. I'm just texting my brother. In case anybody is watching it. Well, I might as well fix my hair then. Look at this poof got messed up. It's a little better. There you go. All right. Well, I am... Oh, there are people actually watching this? Amazing. Okay, cool. So now that I know that there's people watching me, I'm going to apologize because this is the first time I've ever done live stream in my life. My name is Jade. I am a channel, a divine conduit. I specialize in channeling for the purpose of healing, for raising people's vibrations, and then raising the frequencies of the collective. Because each person and each situation makes such a big difference. It's like the butterfly effect. Everything gets compounded outwardly. So today we are going to do a channeling for the divine masculine and for the divine feminine in regards to what's going on in the world right now, what is of the highest good for us to know at this time. And it's not about sex or gender. So we all have feminine and masculine components within ourselves, our yin, our yang, our Ida and our Pingala. You know, maybe you don't know that, but the Ida is the, well, for you that would be your right side, but for me it's my left. It would be the left side, the left column of your energetic field. There's a pole running upward. This is called the Ida, IDA. This is the feminine aspect. And then on the other side, which is on the right side of your body, you have the Pingala, which is the masculine pole that has energy running up and down through it. In the center, we have the Sushumna, which is where the Kundalini is able to rise up and rise up and rise up in the center there, right? So please turn on the notification so that I can know... What? Sorry, my brother's texting me something. Oh, okay. Anyway. Yeah, so feel free to message me and let me know what's going on because I'd love to have an open dialogue. Thanks, Mom. I know you probably have to go to sleep. Oh, wait. Well, I have no idea what time it is in Florida, but right now in New Zealand, it's 1:17 p.m. It's a cloudy day. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Stephen, for supporting me. But anyway, feel free to message me after this, during this, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But I really want to get started because I'm in the really state of mind, and I've been in state of being. I've been essentially meditating and doing healing all morning, and I've been waiting for the past couple of days to feel the energy of when is it time for me to speak on behalf of the collective. Okay, apparently it's 9:17 Eastern. Thank you, Stephen. So it's not quite bedtime yet. So let's get started, and I'll tell you a little bit about the way I work. The way I work is I am clairaudient, which means I hear things. Oh, Bogdan, nice. I'm clairaudient, which means I can hear things. I'm clairvoyant, which means I can see things. And clairsentient, which means I can feel things. So thanks for joining. Oh, I have 6 people. I know 3 of them are my family. You guys are all my family, right? All brothers and sisters here. So the way I work is I keep my channel extremely clear and balanced, and I'll talk about that another time. But essentially, my channel is extremely clear and balanced right now, and I feel a pulsating in my solar plexus here, in my belly, in my center, my core, and I can feel this pulsating right now that's like this ball of energy, and it's like, we have information about the collective. You must get it out there now. And I'm ready. I've been waiting the past couple of days for this to come about, and it's finally here. So we are going to use some oracle cards. And if you see me just closing my eyes or zoning out to a different spot, it's because I'm literally listening and I'm receiving messages. So like I was saying before, and by the way, the reason I'm talking so much to my brother is because he's actually a podcast producer, so he helps manage me because I'm not very technologically inclined yet. But I'll get there one day. Baby steps, right? Oh, first live stream, what? So anyway, I just wanted to remind you that we all have the divine feminine and the divine masculine within all of us. And it's not about what form you take, whether that be a feminine body like mine or a masculine body. It has nothing to do with gender roles. But when I do readings and channelings for people, it's especially important that you tune into what you feel like you are connected with. So if you are resonating with something, then that means it's for you, and that means it's a part of you and it's coming through you. If it's not resonating with you, then you don't have to hold on to it. It's not like what I'm saying will ring true for absolutely everyone, although that is the purpose of what I'm doing at this moment. So just know that it's all coming from a place of love and light, and I only mean the best. Doesn't matter what religion you are. I'm a highly spiritual person. I was actually raised in a specific religion, and I appreciate that and helped open me up. But this is for all types of people. I don't care if you're praying to Buddha, Allah, Jesus, Mary. I don't care. Plants, trees. I mean, that's amazing. Trees are amazing. Plants are amazing. Ooh, shout out to that one right there. It's not even real. That's how it stays perfect all the time. But I am very real. And I will start the channeling now. So let's see. If you see me closing my eyes or zoning out, like I said before, it's just because I'm focusing, okay? I've already done my balancing and my cleansing, and I'm raring to go. So let's see what I get. Collective beings of love and light and spirit form that I utilize, please join me and assist me in this reading for the collective. We are hoping to gain access into what is of the highest good for divine feminine to know at this time, what is of the highest good for divine masculine to know at this time. You must begin, okay, now this is the direct channeling coming in. You must begin with divine masculine at once, child. Heed this message to the children of Gaia. We are not only one, but we are many. It is a time, ooh, I'm getting the chills. It is a time of rising up. It is a time of clarity. Many are coming to their point of awakening at a rapid pace. It is only increasing ever at a rate of tenfold, trifold, infinite fold for the possession of the lower entity algorithm has been restructured, released. It is located in the nether regions of the people. They are needing to know this now. Tell them to meditate on it. Okay, so they're giving me this symbol, which is the downward triangle, which is actually the alchemical symbol for water. But if you, okay, a mudra is when you hold your hands in a specific sign, right? In a specific posture. And if you hold it for a certain amount of time or whatever, whilst in a phase of having intention of doing thus, it actually gives you quite a spiritual access. So they're giving me a mudra right now, and the mudra is a downward facing triangle. They're telling me to place it below the solar plexus and more along, okay, you can't see me there, but more along the lines of the, oh gosh, someone's trying to call me right now. Tell her I'm streaming. I'm live streaming now. Please go watch, friend. It's on Jade Selly Spiritual Healing. Yeah! I love that. All right. Anyways, so take this mudra, the downward triangle, especially for the divine masculine or those that are identifying with divine masculine at this point in their time, and place it in your sacral chakra, which is, if your belly button, you take about 2 or 3 inches below the belly button and you place this mudra, okay? It's on Facebook, sister. Right now. Okay, so you divine masculine is in need of, okay, let me tell you about the vision I was having just now. So the vision I was having is that divine masculine is undergoing a time where the darkness from within, as a collective, as a whole, as a planet, as one being, Gaia, the darkness still has residual energies located in the sacral chakra and the root chakra. So that is the Muladhara and the Svadhisthana chakra, okay? So that's the bottom 2 chakras, okay? So that's the Muladhara is the root chakra. That's the base that's located in your underside, the perineum, okay? And then up above that, in that region where I was showing you, is the Svadhisthana chakra, which is the sacral chakra. So that's red at the bottom and orange, okay? If you want to denote colors to them for healing purposes, right? Because color has healing principles about it. Regardless, you can use this mudra, divine masculines, placing it on your, I'm trying to even out my fingers, on your sacral chakra below your belly button or on your root, sitting down, standing up. It does not matter. It is the choice of the people, for free will allow them to compensate for energetic refugees in the banquet hall. They are needing to relinquish their demons at once, at all costs. Sit up straight, child. You must grab them card not, but deliver them the message of the prophecy, for as is 12 2029 12. It is not December, child. It is the 12th day of 2029. They will have already been rewritten in the books of gratitude. Gravity surpassing. We are entering a new stream. Okay, so pretty much all the darkness that collective is rising to be expelled, right? With this virus, with everything, with the downfall of different governmental structures, okay? The darkness is energetically being held in the masculine's sacral and root chakras. So please use this mudra and place it upon yourself and visualize the releasing of dark cells, anything that is not of your highest good, anything that is not of the highest good of the collective. And you can just visualize this, okay? You can focus on your breath. So what else are we need? You must draw them a card at once. Okay, so now I'm getting to my cards. So which deck are you wanting me to use? Certainly not the one in your hands, darling, but to the left. Okay, so we have here the Work Your Light Oracle card deck by Rebecca Campbell. Beautiful, super light healing frequencies, reminding me of selenite and crystals along this wavelength. Very high vibes, okay? So we're getting a card for Divine Masculine right now. It is not the current situation, but is what they have overcome, child. You must relay them the message. Their demons are seeking shelter. They are hidden within their wombs and tombs. They are needing to be released downward. Okay, so I have a card here. I'm not even looked at it yet. But for the Divine Masculine, your demons, or the demons of the collective, which doesn't mean demonic, satanic, anything like that. It literally just means energies that are not of your highest good, okay? So these energies are being held and are being trapped and hidden in your sacral chakras and in your root chakras, okay? It is undoubtedly true. You must not flip the card before delivering the message. The tomb of the demons awaits. They are rebelling against it, but soon, because their grave is already dug, they will be displaced, okay? So they're telling me at a Something's going on. Hang on. July 17th. I'm getting July 17th. It is 2020, undoubtedly so. Okay, so just to give you people out there suffering some hope, okay, by July 17th, 2020, the divine masculine that is harnessing and holding and hiding and collecting this lower energetic vibration, that will have been released from them by July 17th, 2020, and it will be in the tombs. It will be done, you know? It is undoubtedly so. You must flip the card at once. Oh, okay. It is not only what they are needing to know, but it is what they have already experienced, my darling. It is quite like you have said, okay? So this is interesting, huh? Because we got the priestess card. How are you being called to step up and lead? This is what you guys have already done. And we know that we're entering the age of divinity now. So this just goes to show you masculine is not meant to be the leading role. That's not to say step down from your positions or anything like that. This is getting a little loose on my head. Might have to retie it. But it's more so to say that, you know, now is the time for you to support your divine feminine. So whether you are a female or a male, like I said, it doesn't really matter. It's more so about your feminine energies are needing to be taking the lead at this point. Okay, so what does that mean? Masculine energies are go, 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 take action. Okay, feminine energies are more about receiving, being receptive, being psychic, being empathetic. Okay, this is what is being called to step up and lead, because the masculine energies are being called to no longer step up and lead, because this is what they have already achieved and this is what they have already been through. Okay, so now, okay, they're giving me more messages. Hold the card to your heart. On your right side. Darling, you must not only continue with the messages full steam ahead, but you are quite accurate in your consumption of light. You are needing to remind the people that they are needing to not only pray by any which means of capable to them as individual entities, it is as such. The collective prayer has helped. The collective prayer has helped. The collective prayer has helped. End message. Okay? So divine masculine, thank you very much for participating in collective prayer, because prayer is a feminine way of going about things, right? Because taking action is masculine. So divine masculine has done an absolutely wonderful job of praying, and the collective prayer, it has been heard. Okay? What are they needing? It is what they are experiencing now. Okay, so now I'm getting a card for what divine masculine is experiencing now. This is what they've already been through. They've already been the leaders of the world. They've already taken enough action. And now, from the deck, Crystal Intentions Oracle Guidance and Affirmations by Margaret Ann Lembo. Beautiful deck. I met her in person. She's from South Florida. You can actually meet her because she owns a crystal shop in Boynton Beach, Florida, just in case you guys are wondering. She's the owner of a crystal shop. I can't remember the name of it now. So what are the masculines needing to know at this time? It is already in your fingertips. Okay, so I'm feeling it here. In the core of your being, okay? My darling, not only is it true and true, but you must read the card in its entirety not, for the second line on the top is more relevant than the rest, although, reading the back, it will strike them. Okay, so the second line, increase self-motivation. So this is what's needed for the divine masculine at this time. Can you read that? Increase self-motivation, okay? And the stone is garnet. I stay focused. Oh, it's hard to do this. I stay focused on the task at hand. I accomplish my goals with creativity and determination. See, creativity, oh gosh, I don't even know where I'm pointing on this thing. Creativity is a very feminine quality, right? Because we are the creators of children and these kind of things. But garnet, anyway, what do you have here? Root chakra. This is all about root chakra, okay? Because it's dark red, if you can see. It's dark red. This is obviously one that's been faceted, but even garnet comes in many forms, but specifically we have dark red here. So please utilize crystals of dark red, and remember, increase self-motivation, increase self-motivation, increase self-motivation. So see, now the thing is, I'm associating with divine masculines at this time. So for me, this is resonating with me because my shamanic partner, he's in the feminine aspects right now, and I'm in the masculine aspects. We actually swapped. So I feel like this is resonating with me. So I need to increase my self-motivation, and I need to stay focused on the task at hand and accomplish my goals with creativity and determination. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm live streaming. Okay, yeah, I'm really weird, by the way. Let's keep going. What are we going to get? I would like to get for you guys an animal spirit from the Wild Unknown deck. Oh, yay, sis, it's resonating with you. Nice. I haven't even done the feminine yet, but it's really interesting because at this point in time, I feel like a lot of awakened, enlightened, or people even on that path have swapped. Like, I know I'm not the only one whose person, you know, that they resonate with as their counterpart, or however you want to call it, have swapped. So both messages will be relevant to all. Oh, shout out to Lala. Hey, girl. Okay, let's get focused. Oh my God, stay focused. See, that's why I get that card. Stay focused on the task at hand. I'm a double air sign, so I'm like in La La Land. Wait, they're telling me that this deck is not quite correct, that they have another Work Your Light card for the Divine Masculine, so I'm going to go with it. Okay, so this is where the Divine Masculine is headed. This is the one. It's the one on top, okay? So, it is not only true but true. Placing the card by your feet will only pronounce your excited energies down there. You are needing to remind the people that they are gravitating upward at a time when they are needing to stay grounded. It is only said because it is a reminder for the people. They are so beautiful. You can feel them in your heart. Remind them all. Mother, father, sister, brother, friend, virtual acquaintance. We are all needing to stay grounded at a time like this, for our energies are being uplifted. It is not only true but true. Show them the card, not, before relaying to them the following message. If you are to stay grounded, my children, not only will your crops ripen, but your fruitful counterpart, oh, the delicious one that you so wish to engage in contact with, will present themselves to you on a holy platter of, but aha, alas, I am inside of you. So now I'm asking Spirit, what does that mean? Like straight up, what does that mean? Okay, more and more people are going to be finding their soulmates at a quicker level, at a quicker speed. Divine counterparts, twin flames, that's on the rise. This is thanks to the feminine, I'm hearing, aspects that have been integrated into the masculine behavioral patterns. The switch up you so circumnavigate back to the topic. You must show them the card. Oh my God, look at this. You guys, I'm so excited. It's literally awakening. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. This is everything I'm talking about. This is, look at how she's levitating, okay? And she's going to the moon, the feminine aspects. This is what, oh God, I'm getting full body chills. Stay focused, my girl says stay focused, I know. So this is what the divine masculine is experiencing right now. Awakening. It's so excited. I'm getting full body chills right now, and I may attest to the notion. You may state your formal decree aloud. They want me to use my full name and everything. I, Stephanie Jade Selly, am here in honor, humbly, of the people, that of which I serve and am a grateful member of. The infinite tribe. We are only increasing in numbers, for our divine guardians have come into form, physically in the flesh. This is what we were speaking of just earlier, child, when you were talking about. So, okay, the channeled message that I was getting just before this, I thought was about, okay, more people are going to be meeting their soul flames and twin flames. Okay, that's accurate, but it's more so the people that have been seeking gurus or the people that have been seeking guidance. They're going to find it in themselves first during this awakening, but because they do that and like attracts like, they're going to be more, ooh, I'm getting full body chills. This is spot on. They're going to be attracting more people that can actually teach them the lessons that they were seeking to learn. It is not only true, but true, okay? So now I'm Okay, so now I want to show you guys I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck by Kim Krans, and it's super cool, holographic. Love it, love shiny things. Okay, so now we are listening. So what are we grabbing a card for? Okay. This card just flipped over. I don't know if you could see my shuffling. Oh my God, look at, okay, see people? Do you see? Do you see the moon? Okay. Only a glimpse of it is showing right now. So that means the awakening has only just begun, okay? Because the full moon, full light in the darkness, you'll be able to see everything. You will understand things with more clarity. Everything will make more sense, okay? I know these are the best cards. So, but this is called a divine synchronicity right here, okay? So the camel is not only what the divine masculine is in need of, but it is who they are becoming. Please reach out to me. Okay, now I'm channeling from camel energy. Please reach out to me, my darling. Remind them that their dedicated hearts, as you have spoken about, are so on point. It is more on point that they have been this way than in millennia. Darling, we are so proud. It is a direct message, Council of Light. You must not speak our independent names, how you ever might be so kind as to humbly request that the persona, human race, please, masculines, reach out to me, okay? Okay, so that was literally a message being channeled from the Council of Light. If you haven't heard of the Council of Light, they are a galactic federation that serves humanity, okay? That's all you need to know. Google it. So now here we got the camel card, right? And what is the camel card about? We have the alchemical symbol for fire up at the top, which is all about passion, right? And following your passion. However, the camel, you know how the camel has humps in its back that stores the water? So the camel goes inward in its humps, and it has the cool elixir stored inside, okay? So with the combination of these cards, okay, stay focused on the task at hand, creativity, determination, stay focused and grounded, walk the creative path to success. That is happening simultaneously as the awakening is happening, simultaneously as you are needing, especially these two cards. They really go together because the camel goes inward to itself to find the cool elixir that will calm it down during any situation. And during this awakening, what's happening? All those lower frequency energies are being expelled. That's correct. That's right. The elixir of life inside of the camel, right? And it's that cool, watery, moony kind of feminine energy that's inside that allows you to calm and cool down during times when these difficult energies are being expelled, because that's not a fun process. That's a difficult process. Any form of release is a difficult process, right? And naturally, in order for her, us masculine, in order for us to be levitating, what do we need to do? Release. That's uncomfortable. So we're needing to stay grounded as we release, and simultaneously when we're going through those points of discomfort and just disgusting moods and everything like that, and like this is ancestral crap like oozing out of my pores, go inside and get that cool elixir and feel refreshed and feel rejuvenated. That will allow us to fully awaken to the next level, and so on and so forth. Oh my God, yeah, it's so ridiculous with the synchronicities that are happening right now with the triangles of the masculine, as Brookie pointed out to me just now. Okay, so I just received, there is nothing more that the divine masculine is needed here at this time. It has been quite an encounter with your body, someone is saying. However, we must leave. Okay, I'm going to say my prayer of gratitude before I start channeling for the divine feminine. So thanks for staying with me. I talk a lot. So thank you, guys. Love you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It was the Galactic Federation of Light, Council of Light. Thank you. Okay, they're switching up their members of the board to get me information about the divine feminine now. It is not only true, but true. Okay, so they're telling me they're actually in this room with me. Instead of like, the masculine went like in my body, but the feminine is more in my hands and in the room with me. Okay, I'm gonna do a shuffle and clear the cards in case we get any repeats. It's just a moment, please. Gotta clear the cards. La 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 la. Oh! See, the thing is, like, I can't take that card because it's still energy of the divine masculine. They told me there's nothing that we're needing to know more than what already distributed. Yeah. Thank you guys for your input, and thank you guys for sticking with me through this. It's my first time ever. I'll learn how to navigate through these live streams with time. And then the crystal deck. Flying off the charts over here. It's funny because I just shuffled and the garnet card came flying out again. Okay. You're not needing to shuffle much more than this, my darling. Organize your cards and we will come through swiftly and promptly. Nice. Okay. Channeling for the divine feminine. What are we needing to know at this time? What is of the highest good to know at this time? Let's grab an animal card at once. They said you must grab an animal card at once. I'm not going to do personal cards on this. Thank you so much, Aman, for being here. I appreciate it, but I really need to stay focused. For the feminine. It is not only accurate, but it is more than accurate, child. The feminine. Ooh. Yeah, this is emotional. The feminine. We are seeking refuge in the hands of our brothers and sisters, for we have been tormented. Remember to breathe, child. It is okay, all is well. We can feel the light, we can see it up ahead. But it is really in the hands of our divine masculines at this time. All we can do is wait and help to produce their higher frequencies by means of keeping ourselves distanced. It is not a time to integrate completely and ever so as mothers and sisters, as if we allow them more space. We allow them to awaken. I'm crying. It is not only true but true. We have surrendered completely. For in order to gain control, we are needing to surrender. Don't make fun of me for crying, people. I know you're not, but I'm feeling so much heat coming through the back of my heart. Oh my God, they've given me a gift for doing this. They're giving me a gift for doing this channeling. You must show the card at once. Hyena in reverse. What does this mean? What does this mean? It means we are requiring sobriety, child. Nothing more. Sobriety. Tell your brothers and sisters. Okay. Literally crying right now. Okay. So, anyway. That was emotional. Back to it. So, the hyena is the card of illuminating the masks and taking off the masks. You know how it's like the half moon showing? You know what? That's interesting because we both got fire energy cards because that's the alchemical symbol for fire. So the masculine got fire and the feminine got fire, which makes sense why the feminine doesn't want to push too much to the masculine, because fire plus fire, what is that going to do for us, right? That's total combustion, right? So the feminine is taking the back seat. I know that sounds counterintuitive to everything that you're reading online and everything like that, but it is not only temporary, but it is long-term, because the more that the feminine surrender, the more we rise up, if that makes sense, because it creates space. Because the feminine, I am not being rude by any means at all. A hyena laughs so upside down it brings tears. That makes perfect sense. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense because I lost track of my thought again. I got so distracted. What was I saying? I was saying that, oh yeah, that the only way to create space for control is to surrender control. So it actually makes perfect sense because you can't have something without being detached from it. It's the law of manifestation, right? And it's true. The other point, thank you for pointing that out, that the hyena laughs, so upside down the card would be I'm crying, right? So the feminine feels very emotional and feels very crying and is purging in a different way. It's like it's purging what we've lost. It's like the masculine is purging what they're holding on to and getting those lower vibrations out. But the feminine is purging what we've lost. And it's like a death of a cycle. So we're not crying because we're sad. We're crying because we're so freaking happy. Because it's about to be a world of feminine movement. It's about to be, divine feminine rising up, right? As it's already doing. So this card, what this card represents is when you hear a hyena, it sounds like it's laughing, but it's actually not. That's just the way that it communicates. So what are you covering up by means of laughter? What are you not looking at and brushing it off by laughing, or you're just brushing it off by not taking it seriously? That is what the feminine is dealing with right now. So the feminine, because it was reversed, the feminine is brushing those things off. The feminine is, but it is of the highest good. So I'm not telling you to cover up your deep wounds with laughter. I'm not telling you that. But I'm telling you to cover up as a collective, not cover up, but let it go. Like dust it off. Ain't no thing, right? So as a collective, masculine has been in power for what? A million billion years, right? And now the feminine is rising. And so all that torment of the patriarchal systems and the harshness of it and everything like that, we're letting it slip away. We're dusting it off. We know we're rising up and we don't have to force, we don't have to dig so deep. It's just naturally occurring kind of thing. Wait, there's a message coming through. The feminine is needing to step into their power once this collective experience that I'm talking about now is complete, which is not only on the 17th of July, as mentioned prior, but a month before, June. Okay. So by June 17th, 2020, that's okay. So right now, divine feminine, I'm trying not to be confusing, but divine feminine right now, let things go, let it go, let the collective masculine do their thing, support them, focus on yourself, we'll get more information on what you're needing to do. And as you let them go through their awakenings and major shifts, we just support them calmly, coolly, collected, and we feel our emotions and we let them come out just like I did. And we start calling our power on June 17th, okay? June 17th is when we need to be in our power, okay? That's when we need to actually start taking the action. Actually action, ridiculous, redonkulous. Now, what are we needing to know for divine feminine? It is the current situation that they are presiding in. So we're back here with the Work Your Light Oracle cards. Okay, so I just received a very personal message that this is the situation that a generation later will also be experiencing this. So not only us alive right now, but like if we have kids, for example, or when we have kids, they're going to experience this too. They want me to put it on my toe, so I'm doing it. I just listen to spirit. I do what they say. Look at this cool diadem I'm wearing, by the way. Thank you, Sixtina. So cool and powerful. Okay. You are needing to remind the feminines that not only is nothing set in stone, sit up straight, but the cuckoo mindset of a vacant premises is not going to win them over. What does that mean? I'm asking them, what does that mean? Cuckoo mindset of a vacant premises. For they are needing to slip into the attire of, we are here supporting you. We have not left you behind, masculine. We are here supporting you. We are here supporting you. That is it. That is all. Okay, so we don't have to like let the masculine go do their thing and give them that much space. We have to let them know that we're there supporting them, or that aspect of ourself. Let that aspect of ourself know that we are supporting it, that drive, that creativity, that letting go of those lower frequency demon energies. Okay, we are there supporting them. We are not vacant. Okay, show them the card. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? This is for the feminines. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? But because I'm channeling from the level of the soul, they're telling me I'm correct in my thought. So the soul, at a soul level, the feminine is being called to sit, to chill, and to gaze at the masculines undergoing their transformations, awakening, and to support them. Okay, we're not chasing after them. I'm going to help you. I'm going to rise you. We're not forcing anything. We're sitting here patiently, and we're supporting the masculine aspect of ourselves or other people in their grand awakening and in their ascension, and we're supporting them. I know I said support like 79 times just now, but that's what our soul is calling us to do, okay? It is not only true, but true. There is nothing more in this message, darling. Okay. What more is the feminine? Grab them a crystal card at once. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Divine feminine, highest vibrations, what are we in need of? No, it is certainly not this happiness. Continue shuffling. Okay. Place it upon your third eye, darling. Face. Face. Is this the face? Certainly yes. My darling, the principals have exploded out of the back room, and they are running down the halls, chasing after hundreds of crickets. Okay, I'm not going to look at the card. Okay, when I was in high school, our senior prank was releasing thousands of live crickets, which is disgusting and is animal cruelty, and I don't stand for it. But it made the highest ranking people of the school have to actually come out and participate in the cleanup. And they're telling me that it reminded me of that story, and they're telling me that the women have been, that the feminine have been the crickets for way too long, getting crushed in the hallways, but now the grand principals are stepping out, and they are taking action, collecting the crickets and dispersing them to their natural habitat, which is high. Okay. So the feminine is just commenting on the masculine right now, essentially. We're just here to be supporting roles right now, okay? And that I'm not telling you to back down in any way or to like succumb to any BS or anything like that. So stand your ground as a human. But at a soul level, at a collective level, the feminine is here to support the masculine right now because they're undergoing the most change. And then we rise up as feminine, okay? Because the change that the masculine is coming to their feminine aspects. So everybody is going to be more feminized. And then we're going to rise in unison, if that makes sense, okay? Okay, so the cricket story, allegory, I guess you would call it, is about the women or the feminine energies just being taken for granted. And now the people that are in charge, like the political leaders or the people in charge of companies or in charge of households or anything like that. Shout out to my grandpops for this necklace. They are actually seeing to it that the feminine frequencies are being taken care of now. And instead of trampling on the crickets in the hallway, they're collecting the crickets and they're putting them out in nature where they can jump. What does that mean? Awaken, okay? Oh, geez, this just makes so much sense to me. Okay, so the first and second line are the most relevant, okay? Calm mental chatter and clear confusion. Take steps to gain a new perspective on life. Increase emotional balance, okay? So calm your mental chatter. And everything here is blue, 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 okay? We got blue tiger's eye. It's easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am focused on my own sacred path. And what is our sacred path? assisting the divine masculine in their ascension. And yes, it's correct. We all start as feminine, right? Thanks for your pointing things out. It's just so helpful. So all I know is I very much like vary from masculine to feminine throughout the day. But anytime I'm doing spiritual work, I'm in my feminine element, and it's all been blue, blue, blue. Sisters and brothers, it's all been blue, blue, blue. Let me tell you, it's all been sodalite, azurite, it's all been throat chakra, third eye chakra, being caught up in the head with the mental realm, talking too much and losing my voice during channelings and stuff like that. So we are needing to calm the mental chatter. I'll repeat it. Calm mental chatter and clear confusion. Take steps to gain a new perspective on life. And I love how the masculine was red and the feminine is blue. I just love that. Such a great balance. It's easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am focused on my own sacred path. Tiger's eye, okay, for the divine feminine. Now, that is certainly not all the feminine is needing to know at this time. I'm feeling something else coming through. There's a crystal coming through. Again, it is not only true, but true. There's something else that they are needing to know. Okay, so the feminine, I'm receiving a message. I haven't even looked at the card, okay? But the feminine are receiving messages from their ancestral lineages at this time. So it's kind of funny because the masculine is all about like, do yourself, take care of yourself, cleanse your energies, let them out through your root and grow, grow, grow. And the feminine is all about like, watch over the masculine, support them. And then on the other side, we're getting, okay, our lineage, something is getting exposed. The feminine aspect is all about taking care of others at this time before we are called to rise up as one come June. Okay, so you must read the message precisely. It is a direct message from their forefathers. Second line is not only irrelevant, but it is not needed to be read on left hand. On left hand, it is not. No, darling. On the left hand, everything is needed to be read in its entirety. On your right hand, the second line is not needing to be read. It is not relevant. Okay, so here we have a message coming through from your ancestors, divine feminines. Okay? Oh, Jesus, look at this. Access all information. And they said second line doesn't matter and knowledge available. Remember past lives as needed. Improve clarity during meditation experiences. Stay centered. Maintain a quiet mind. Okay, feminines? Maintain a quiet mind. Calm mental chatter. Okay, girls and guys. Okay, it's so clear. So this is coming through from your ancestry, from your lineage, okay? Also on the back. This is the guidance, that apophyllite, okay? So this is that white color that I was guided to wear before I did this channeling. Not ironic, okay? So I meditate regularly. I am insightful. My connection with universal wisdom guides me daily. And look at this woman, how she's sitting there in a meditative state, okay? We are here to support the masculines right now. We are accessing all information. We are remembering our past lives. Why? Because we are going to come into so much wisdom and knowledge as we all rise up together. And that is the purpose of this whole thing. I'm receiving that is not only the finalization of the message, but that it remains through it. They're quoting my rap song that I posted yesterday. Check that out on YouTube or on my healing page. Anyway, this was an absolutely beautiful reading. Thank you for being a part of it. It's so meaningful to me that some of you guys stuck with me for 49 minutes and counting. I'm just gonna, again, do my little cleanse and prayer. For anyone that feels an attraction to roses at this time, particularly red roses, it's a message from your grandfather. There's something coming through from your grandfather. The thorns will no longer remain. The blood no longer drips upon the grabbing of the rose. You are coming into a time of ease. Okay, so that was for someone particular. Whoever is feeling an attraction toward red roses right now, literally a message just came through from your grandfather that says things will get easier. Okay? Okay. Thank you to everyone that was involved. I don't even know how to end this thing. I want to say, yeah, just thank you a million times. Thank you. And love, lots of love and light. Please stay safe, happy, and healthy during this time for you, your friends, and family. Continue to be the positive beacons of light for those suffering. I appreciate you. Namaste.